Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel Ray and this is the video each week where I talk about cross stitch and knitting. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you've been here before. I have a crafty channel here on YouTube and at the moment it is Flosstober, meaning I am doing nearly daily crafty chats. I didn't have one yesterday. Things got a little too busy in my real life, so here we are. And unfortunately, I don't have much time today, which is unusual for me. So I would love to tell you about yesterday's live stream that I did with Melissa B. Craft with Me here on YouTube. If you're interested in checking that out, she interviewed me and we had a really, really nice time. So if you want to go have a look, I'm going to put a little thingy will pop up right here, a card, and you can go head on over there if you would like a longer, sit down and listen to me talk and that sort of thing, us talk. It was really fun. Thanks again, Melissa. I really enjoyed that. It was nice to not be under pressure to be the one coming up with all the ideas, so I appreciate that. Cheers. Today I'm having coffee. This is my third cup, so things might get a little silly. I am known for my ridiculousness. Yeah. And my husband likes to cough. And he doesn't like to, he just does. Right, so let's get right into the first thing that I want to talk about, which is the giveaway. So last Wednesday, not this week, but the week before, I had a Stitch with Me whip and chat video, work in progress and chat, and I offered up my purple bandana, which is now being washed as we speak, the purple Empower People by Casa Pinka, Empower People bandana, and I asked who would like it. I'm going to send that out, and there were 37 comments that had the word bandana. And the winner is Melinda B. Congratulations. She is from Pennsylvania, and I am so delighted that it's going to find a suitable home. So thank you very much. Expect that on the way very soon. Okay, so let's talk about cross stitch. First up, this week was not a very stitchy week. I was mostly focused on knitting, and I will show you that in just a few minutes. But let's talk about what I did do. The first project that I believe I worked on was the Drawn Thread Trick or Treat. This is such a cool chart. It's like a primitive. You can see through. It's just very kind of old looking. And I am smack dab in the middle. And just move my little excess out of the way. That is how far I got. So I did update everybody on this the last time. We did a Flosstober video and I shared my progress. I have not made any progress since, but just so that you can see it, that is what it looks like. So that is a drawn thread pattern using not the called for Dinky Dye Silk, but rather Weeks Dye Works conversion. And I'm going to have to put that somewhere. I might have to do what Michelle's doing and put it in my Patreon. Anyway, that is such a fun stitch. It is 1/2, meaning one strand over 2 fabric threads. So it's very sparse. And it actually, like, honestly, with this particular pattern, it looks amazing. This, oh, that's a toile. That's from the Midnight Way. That does not belong with this kit. This bag is a up-and-coming bag designer that's about to do cross-stitch bags here in Ireland called My Cottage No. 9 on Etsy. I love this bag. She said that she has taken the feedback from you and from me. She's getting thicker, what is that called? Vinyl, and like stronger vinyl that won't wrinkle. And also she's going to make it bigger so that we can fit A4 pages in there, which is awesome. I'm so excited. But I really enjoy that stitch, the Trick or Treat stitch. It is really, really fun to do. And it's it's you could work in hand. I started working in hand on that one, but I'm just not confident. Speaking of stitching in hand, have y'all seen there's these videos going around now? I know that the companies are unfortunately like Chinese factories doing stamped cross stitch, and I will not be purchasing from them, but they are sharing these videos of how they are stitching in hand. I believe that they're stitching on 11 count Aida, and they're using like 3 or 4 threads, and it just looks fantastic. Like the watching someone stitch in hand is just so mesmerizing. So if you're interested, I do know that there's at least one YouTuber who does stitch with me's in hand. And aside from Michelle Bendy, there's also Jan Hicks. Jan Hicks is an amazing designer, and she does stitch with me videos where she has it really nice and close up so you can watch her stitch in hand. And it is such an art, like honestly, truthfully. So anyway, I don't really stitch in hand that often, only when I have to, when the fabric is too small for my Q-snap. Next up, if you recognize the fabric, this is the Autumn Lane Stitcheries Dark Queen of the Seas Sal. And, oh, and again, if you are interested in anything that I talk about, any of my projects, anything like that, please check them out. I have all the details of the stitch count thing, not the stitch count, the, 1/1, 1/2, 2/2, all that stuff. The type of fabric, the count of the fabric, just in case I don't say it, because I am not disciplined, y'all. If there's one thing about me that you need to know, it's that I have no control. None. No control over my own mind. In a good way. Oops. Don't fall. Don't fall. This keeps happening. It keeps falling apart. It's like loose or something. Do I have to, maybe if I dunk it into cold water or something? I don't know. Anyway, okay. This is 28 count Bewitched by Under the Sea Fabrics, and ta-da! I switched out my needle minder this time. I keep forgetting that I can't see the screen when I do it like that. Okay, so here we go. Progress. So this is all that 9:15 I did last night. That's the outline of her body and the coral on her hips. I think it's coral. It's something anyway. It kind of reminds me of the fins, but a little bit different. Anyway, and the needle minder that I'm using is actually from my shop. That is the Yin Yang Koi Fish. I kept this one for myself because the little dot on his forehead or her forehead is supposed to be pink and not a pale yellowy peach. So I just pulled that from the shop and kept it for myself. I always keep the rejects. Anyway, it looks so good. It's so 3D. It's so pretty. And this fabric, y'all, I can't wait. I love it. I really, really do. This is one of my favorite stitches. And to be honest with you, all right, Cassandra and Aaron, if you happen to see this, please don't take offense. I love your patterns, but I didn't think that I would enjoy stitching them. This is by far my favorite project to date. Like, honestly. So high praise. I am a newbie stitcher though, so I don't know if that even means anything, but it's gorgeous. I love it so much. So the next pattern will drop on the 1st of November, and today is the 17th. So I do have a little bit of time, but I want to get this finished well before Halloween. So that is high on my priority list for this upcoming week. We're not talking plans right now, are we? All right. So let me just pop this back in the bag. I actually have one more in the other room. that I forgot to bring, of course. So I'll be right back. Okay, back. So this is the other thing I worked on this week, which is the Twisted Rainbow Sampler by Northern Expressions Needlework. I can't see the screen. This is on a 28 count black Lugana from Zygarde. And what I had to do was I had to frog. So I explained this in one of my daily crafty chats, but I was like I looked at the chart wrong. And I remember the night that I was working on it and the night that I messed up was the night that I Zoomed with my friends. And we were just chatting and having a great time. And I must have just miscounted completely. So anyway, I've gone ahead and I've started to fix the orange. It doesn't like to really focus that well on this, but I had to frog out all the way up to there. That fourth little doohickey right up to here, and then I had to start all over again, whereas before I had the whole orange part of the butterfly complete. And I realized that I've missed a stitch over there as well, 2 stitches over on the red, so I'm gonna have to do that as well. And see, it really does make a difference when you're doing a geometric pattern like that. You will notice the mistakes. And as I was saying in my daily crafty chat, when I updated you, it was bothering me before I went to bed. Like before I was falling asleep, I would think about that mistake. And I was like, I have to fix this. So I told you I wouldn't put it away until I finished the orange on the butterfly. So I am planning to finish that and then put it back away for a little while probably. But I am in love. Once I'm finished, I'll just let you know. Once I'm finished with the orange, we're going to start the first band on the sampler. And I believe that it's Smyrna crosses. And again, I've never done anything like that before. And there's a blend as well. So I am really excited about this pattern. I love it so much. It really is beautiful. And using the Dinky Dye silks, it's just like working on butter, or working with butter rather. So I'm really enjoying it. And I think that's pretty much it. I don't think I did any other stitching this week at all. I will share with you. I did make a purchase. I made a late night purchase on Etsy. I wish that I could tell PayPal to not allow me to make purchases after 11:30. I always get in trouble. So I am going to be receiving a mystery yarn advent calendar from Dina's Home of Crafts on Etsy, and I'm super excited. But I haven't even told you that we're going into yarn, but we're going into yarn. Yay! So I have a fully finished object and one thread hanging off. I finished the mixtape cowl by Paisley Pearl, and so looks so good. The pink marker is where I was last Saturday when I shared it with you on Flosstube. And that's the whole thing all finished. I am super proud of this. I think it looks really cool. I know that the ribbing is really glaring. You can tell, but whatever. Nobody's going to care. Nobody will care except me. So that's what she looks like. And then if we put it on, I'll show you what it looks like on. So I'll tell you, this is by Paisley Pearl yarn. She is located in Virginia, and she dyed kits and designed the pattern for this mystery knit along. She also created a Facebook group where we hung out, and she did yarn nights. And so, it was just kind of fun. I didn't get to participate in the yarn night, but let me see if I can get this over my little thingy. Actually, hold on one second. But it really was fun. She made it a fun environment for us to participate, and I weaved in all the ends except the last stitch because I have to really go for it. On that one. It's so cool. So I don't know if it's really my color, but I'm giving this to my husband because he loves it. He thinks it looks really cool. One thing I would have done differently if I was starting is to make this a little bit tighter on me because it's really loose, and this end is short or thinner than the top because I must have messed up somewhere and I kept decreasing instead of evening it out. But overall, let me just open this a little bit more. I know it blows out all my clothes and everything, but I think that looks really cool, and you can wear it in such a way where you either see the lace or you see this texture, depending on, which way you turn it, and so you can make it match whatever you're wearing. I like it a lot. It's really cool. I'll insert a picture here. This is me last night doing the yarn sock. So, finished object. Super, super happy about that. I'm gonna pop the Maleficent back on. And then, oh yes, I have been working on my dreaded yarn sock. Not sock, but yarn koozie. Let go. I lost a needle, so this has been really fun. I am about to cast this off. I think I'm only going to do this last round, and then I'm just going to cast it off. I messed up on the ribbing again, and I'm so tired of ripping it out and doing it over again. Nobody is going to see this except me. Like, literally no one is going to see this except for me. So I'm just going to cast it off and call it a day. Get out of here, sunshine. Oh my goodness. So, what else? Something else. I worked on my test knit. I am a test knitter for Curio Stitches. Check out her shop. She just restocked, and she just put I asked her to dye a 12 skein mini set. Well, a mystery advent for Lovecraft Country. If you don't know this show, warning, not for children. Not for most adults either. It is exceptionally gory, horror, sci-fi fantasy. It also covers a lot of, it's like 1950s America with Jim Crow, and the main characters are all Black Americans, and it's like, it's just so good. It's incredible. It's an incredible story. I really enjoy the writing in it. It pushes the boundaries on a lot of things that I feel comfortable with, but I love it. And I love the characters. The characters are phenomenal. So if you aren't turned off by gore, violence, like exceptional fantasy violence and stuff, it is worth a watch. But just be warned. I mean, it is called Lovecraft Country, mostly because Lovecraft himself, the author of like the Rise of Cthulhu and all that. I think that's what the name is. You know, the character with the wiggly arms and stuff. He was very obviously racist. And so this show kind of, in a way, it how do I explain this? It takes the power back by making the characters Black it gives the power back instead of being racist and having the, okay, literature theory, instead of the characters being white and racist, they are the mysterious other thing that we don't know. Instead of that being people that are not white, it is now like all of these amazing like legends and things. I don't know. I can't explain it well, but if you're not squeamish and if you're interested in watching something that is completely different from anything you've ever watched before, this is not The Haunting on Hill House, okay? This is not The House of Bly or whatever. This is like beyond anything I've ever watched. So anyway, I'm so happy that Ellie decided to dye up this mini skein set in tribute to this show. And so I ordered it immediately, and you should too. It'll be a 12 skein, 20 gram mini set. I'll just double check. 12 20 gram mini skeins. Definitely go check that out. Join me, because we're going to make something really fantastic with that. I also received my Buffy from the Buffy Mystery Advent set from the Yarn Lab UK, and I am so excited. Like I want to open this so badly, but what I've decided to do is to open it once per day. And if for some reason I miss a day or miss a daily crafty chat, I will open 2 the next day. But we are going to start on Monday. And the first one is, can you just be kissing me right now? Oh, I love Buffy. All right. And that's it, right? Right. So I've cast off the cowl. I am about to cast off the yarn cozy, which means that I should be working on the test knit, but also I would like to, work on the Marrakesh cardigan as well. I really just need to figure out how I'm going to be doing that. But then I thought I might try maybe, sort of, kind of maybe, start the Insomniac by Casapinka. It looks like this. It is a beautiful poncho type thingy. So if you're interested, I do have it linked in my link haven, and you can go check it out. Right. Is that it? I worked on my diamond painting this week, but this isn't a diamond painting video. And is there anything else I need to talk about? Surprise, I did forget something. But here it is. This is the new eco-friendly box from Knitcrate. So it said that they have an option now where you can either get the original, teal box, or you can get the eco-friendly packaging. And mine just automatically went eco, so I'm happy about that. This is the box that I got billed for in August. So this is the August box. It arrived on the 16th of October, yesterday. So it's a long time. This is what it looks like when you get it. There's no writing or anything in there, but just so that you know, I do have a link down below if you're interested in signing up to Knitcrate. It is a referral link, so if you click on the link and you sign up as a new subscriber, then it'll be 50% off your first box. I believe that these are 20 euro per box. Oh no, this is the sock crate, so it's 20 euros per month, but that'll be 10 euros if you want to use my link. In full disclosure, I will get a free box if you do so. So thank you very much if you decide to click on the link and buy a box. This is August's yarn. So have a look. This is a self-striping yarn. Here we go. Isn't that cool? I love the colors in this. So this is the all natural colorway for this month. and it's Knitology, which is their brand, called Block Sock in the colorway Buoy. Buoy? Boy? Buoy? B-U-O-Y. Buoy? Like the thing in the water. 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon. This is 365 meters, 100 grams. That's a lot. So it's one skein of sock yarn. It's the same size, the same amount as some of the other fingering yarns, but you only get one hank and not two, like you do with the regular Knitcrate. But the regular Knitcrate, I believe, is $25 a month, and this is 20 euros, so that's what, $18 or so? Sorry, I can't do conversions in my head. I am not the stock market, so that is this newest one that I got from Knitcrate, and this is the gift. It says, sock maker forever, cold feet never. That's cute. That's really cute. And then it comes with the booklet, August 2020. And inside it gives you the patterns. So here are the different colors they sent out this month. These are the membership. These are the membership yarns: Unwind, Bliss, and Utopia. And then the sock yarns were Buoy, Pep, and Terrace. I like the chill out one, but I prefer the pinks and purples, to be honest. They will self-stripe. So in here you've got the patterns as well. There's these cool like crocheted arm bracelet cuff things. You've got a scarf and mittens, and then the socks. The socks are cool. I did read the patterns already. The pattern for this one is very easy, and it doesn't match up the pattern, so you don't have to stress about it. If you would stress, fear not. So anyway, really pretty. I like the cabling in this sweater or the scarf. I don't know if I'm brave enough yet for cables. Cables are like an essential part of Irish knitting. But I don't know anyone who knits in traditional Irish style here anyway. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So they've got the pattern book, the little gift, which is a magnet, fridge magnet, and the sock yarn. It's pretty neat. I like it. It's a little bit like there are places here where the yarn, it looks like it seems like it's unwinding a little bit in some places. Like it's getting a bit sparse right here. Anyway, oh, and look at my nails. Pretty, huh? I got them done from a local beautician, so thanks, Lisa. So that is the yarn for August. I don't know why I smelled it. So anyway, that is that for the thing that I forgot to add into the video. And so back to the original. Plans, haul. There should be some haul coming next week. The mail has gotten really slow again, and I'm worried that we are about to go into level 5 lockdown, so I will keep you updated on that. Hopefully not, but cases have gone up dramatically. They have gone up higher than they were in April. End of March, April, which is scary. So we are just trying to stay as safe as possible. And I plan on just staying in and crafting because that's what I do best. There was something else. Oh my gosh. I always feel like I've rushed. No, I think I will leave it there. I can't believe it's only been like half an hour, but I hope that you all have a fantastically glorious sunny day we seem to be having all of a sudden. I hope you stay safe, stay well, wear a mask. And read a poem with me. So at the end of my Flosstube videos, I like to read a poem from the book Second Sight by Patty Bush. He is a local poet and he's fantastic. If you're interested in this book, I have a link down below in the description box where you can purchase it on Amazon. But we are at the second to last poem now, and I'm gonna have to get another book. This one is called Woman Milking. The woman milked the cow at her ease as always, Sundays and weekdays on the stool, the cow barely stirring, yielding willingly to the persuasion of hands she knew as well as they knew her, the tinkling in the bucket like music long familiar to the pair. With the rhythm of milking and the evening light hailing her from the half-open door, from some part of her memory, her old memory, a few trivial verses came to her, and she opened her throat and sang. The cow yielded, accompanying her. The byre filled with music, the bucket with milk. A bell tolled somewhere outside. She heard voices, sensed shadowy figures passing. She cast aside the idleness of the song. The evening was riven with judgment and darkened. The woman's mind stiffened. Her hands stiffened on the cow's teats. The cow stamped an uneasy hoof. The evening soured like tainted milk. Creepy, creepy. Okay, and we have one more and then that's it. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that we're already at the end of the book. So y'all, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that you're having a fantastic week and that you have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe, stay warm or cool, depending on where you are. And I will see you all really soon in my next video. Take care, everybody. Bye.